everybody. So I'm going to make this quick update video really quick. It's beginning of July. I had a goal I was going to try to hit. So I got to talk about that, update you on what's going on with me. I just got back from the gym, so I look a little blah, but hey, just got back from the gym. Raw. This is like me after a workout, like sweating and burning fat. So here I am going to talk to you. Okay, so let's just get to it. The goal was 220 by July 1st. I did not hit the goal. June was a really rough month for me, stress-wise, binge eating-wise, which I haven't done in a long time, and I've been dealing with some really intense PMS. Okay, I know, I just put it out there. I'm going to talk about that here in a second. So I didn't hit 220, but I did get to 223. So I think that's close enough. I'm 3 pounds away, and who knows, I could lose that 3 pounds this week or in the next 2 weeks. It's okay. So that was 6.5 pounds for June. I would have liked it to be better, but that's okay. You know, it's still a loss. 223. I haven't been 223. Who knows when the last time I was 223. So there's that. So let me talk about this PMS thing, because that's something that I've been dealing with actually for a few months now. And I know the guys that are watching are probably like, "Oh, Courtney, I don't want to hear about this." It's important to my weight loss. Okay, so little backstory, if you guys might remember, if you followed me for a long time. Before I started losing weight, my periods were really irregular. I would have maybe like 3 or 4 periods a year. And when they're that random and that spaced out, you forget and you don't realize when you're PMSing and stuff, whatever. This year, since I had started losing weight, I am regular. Once a month, I get my period, like, you know, not every 28 days, but, I mean, once a month, around the same time every month. So that's good. I mean, that's good. That means I'm healthy. That means my body is healthy now that I'm losing weight. The only thing is, I'm not mentally, you know, I don't remember that I'm going to be regular because I'm so used to not having a period every month. So it doesn't occur to me to look at the calendar and say, why do I feel like shit today? And I look at the calendar and go, oh, it's because I'm about to have my period in 3 months. 3 days. I don't think like that. So about 3 months ago, I woke up one day and I started eating everything in the house, went to work, started eating everything at work, and I could not control the cravings. I could not stop myself from eating these things, and it scared me because I haven't been like that on this weight loss journey. In my mind, I was there and I could say no to that food that I saw, but this day I couldn't, and I was eating everything, and it was making me so depressed, thinking, oh my God, I'm not going to hit my goals. Where did my motivation go? What is going on? And I got scared. And then I started getting these really scary thoughts. I left work that day and I drove my car. I did not go home. I just started driving. I went to the beach. I found a cliff and I started thinking about driving off the cliff. I started thinking of driving my car into a wall. I started having suicidal thoughts. And I mean, I've dealt with some minor depression before, sadness, anxiety, but I have never thought about suicide before. I know it gets better, and I know I can work through it. And so it was really, really scary for me to have these thoughts, like, out of nowhere. I was so lost, I had no idea what to do, but I safely made it home. I got in my car, went back home, and 3 days later, my period came, and it just all occurred to me that, oh my gosh, this was very, very intense PMS. And it's been like that every month since. Not to the degree of the suicidal thoughts anymore, but to the point where I get very depressed. I want to lay in bed and cry and eat everything and just lose my will to live kind of thing. I don't go to the gym. It's a really hard, it lasts about 3 days before my period comes. Now that I'm aware of it, it's a little better. I can plan for it, but I'm telling you, it was bad. So this past Thursday, I went and saw my gynecologist for my annual checkup. And while I was there, I mentioned the PMS. And she said that it's because of the weight loss, that my estrogen levels have changed now. And she said there are a few things I can do. 1, I can get on birth control. No, I don't want to get on birth control. 2, I can start taking another antidepressant. No, I gained 30 pounds in a year when I took an antidepressant. No antidepressants for me. I want to be drug-free. I don't want to do anything to mess with this weight loss because that is number 1 for me right now. And then she said the other thing you can do is really track what you're eating around that time. When you eat salt and you retain water, the water is also retained in your brain, and that can mess with your chemical balance or whatever. She also said sugar. Sugar messes with your brain. So around that time of the month, she said, limit the salt for the sodium, limit my sugar. Now, I don't really eat a lot of, like, raw sugar. I eat a lot of, like, natural sugars from fruit and stuff. She said, take my fruit down to, like, 1 or 2 servings a day, which I'm eating, like, 5. 1 or 2 a day, and she also said cut out any juice, which I don't really drink a lot of juice. I drink the green machine, the Naked Juice green machine, and I drink carrot juice, but she said cut that out too because it's all sugar. So, she says this will help with the PMS. It will also help with weight loss, and she says it's a good idea for when you get pregnant. Carbs are another thing. So that's something I'm going to be researching this week. I'm going to be experimenting with, and I'm going to see how it goes this month around that time. I got about 2 weeks until that time comes. So she said more vegetables, less fruit. So that's what I'm going to do for that. While I was there, I mentioned to her that my goal was to get down to 200 pounds before Gary and I start trying for a baby in December. She looked at a BMI chart and she said, ideally, you should be around 185, but don't wait for that if you guys are ready for kids, because that's not a reason to wait if you're ready. She said, who knows, you could lose weight while you're pregnant. You might not gain anything, you know. I want to be the healthiest that I can be for my baby, for the pregnancy, for myself. So I've changed the goal again. Now the goal is 185. I've given myself an extra month to get there. So by January 1st, 185. That gives me 6 months to lose 80 pounds. No, that gives me 6 months to lose 38 pounds from where I'm at today at 223. 38 pounds. I did the math. It's about 6.5 pounds a month. Totally doable. That's what I did this month, and it was a really shitty month for weight loss. It'll put me at a little over 100 pounds lost for my total weight loss journey. That is insane. I will be so proud of myself when I hit 100 pounds. Not even kidding. So today, let's see, 23, 6, so I'm at 66.5 pounds lost for my weight loss journey so far. So this year, total from January 1st to July 1st, I've lost 51 pounds. So I can totally do 38 in the next 6 months. So that's the new goal. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. Sorry I didn't hit my goal, you know, but things happen. These things happen, and I'm so motivated. I'm going to get there. So hopefully when I hit that goal, when I get to 70 pounds, I will do a Body Shot update. All right, so I will talk to you guys later. Have a safe 4th of July if you're in the United States, and yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye.